What's up, you guys? I know, I look very different. I went ahead and got me some box braids because it's summer and I don't want to do my hair and I'm going on vacation next week and I honestly just thought it would look cool. So I went and got some box braids. I'm gonna leave my braider's info down below in case you're in the New York City, Brooklyn area and you want some braids. She is very, very talented. She is also like such a cool girl. We had such a good time hanging out together when she was braiding. It took 6 entire hours. Like, whew, that was the longest thing I've ever done in my life. Not really, but it was actually, it didn't feel as long as it was because she's so cool. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna leave all of her info down below, but these motherfuckers, they literally like reach past my butt. Like I have to move them out of the way when I poop to wipe. Yeah. I said it. They're really fucking long. But yeah, I also switched my camera angle because I have always been like really pissed off at the fact that you could see my ring light like behind me in the mirror, like when I'm like standing directly in front of my vanity. So I just kind of like maneuvered myself to sit differently. And so we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how I feel about it, but I'm kind of into it right now, so we'll see. I just got really hot and I feel like I want to turn on the AC, but the last video I did, I turned on the AC and it sounded bad when I was editing it, but I kept editing it. I guess I just have to sweat today. But yeah, in my, what video was it? I think it was the products I fuck with video. A lot of you guys loved the blue eye makeup I was wearing in that video and asked for a tutorial, so I'm here to give you what you want. The people ask, I deliver. You know what I mean? So yeah, without any further ado, let's put on some makeup because I look like hot garbage right now. So I'm going to start off with this Bobbi Brown Primer Plus Hydrating 3-in-1 Setting Spray just to prep my skin. I'm also going to be giving you guys a little bit of like a summer foundation routine for you because I've been using a lot of new products for my skin and loving them. So after that setting spray, I'm going to go in with this Bobbi Brown product. This is their new Primer Plus Mattifier. It's really, really nice. I think if you have oily skin or you just get shiny throughout the day because it's the summer, you would really enjoy this. It really smooths out your skin and just makes it look amazing and keeps you matte for a good amount of time, you know? But now that that is on, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows off camera like I always do because brows are very personal and everybody likes to hate on mine. So I'm just gonna go do me and you go do you and we will convene when it's time for eyeshadow. Okay guys, brows are on and I primed my lids. It's time for eyeshadow, which actually, like, this look looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. It's pretty simple. It's just a lot of bold color, so you think it's a lot more difficult than it is, but that's how we fool the people into thinking that we have a glam team at our house every day, you know? The Kardashian effect, if you will. I just made that up. I don't know if it's real. But we're gonna start off with this little Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. It has all of these beautiful bright colors. We're gonna be using these two in it. So I'm gonna start off with this one here. And I'm going to take that on an E35 brush from Sigma, which is like a nice fluffy kind of like tapered blending brush. You're gonna tap off all the excess and then you're just gonna go into your crease and blow it out. And I know, like, this is one of those looks that's going to look scary until it's like complete, but don't you fret, it will come together. I would never steer you wrong, so just keep on blending. Don't take it up too high, like keep it right in your crease because the higher up you go, the crazier it will be. So just kind of keep your brush in the same place and then just blend. And then we can take a clean brush and blend the edges because you don't want to take product too high up. Okay, once you have that color like placed and mostly blended out in the crease, you're going to take a clean fluffy brush and you're just going to take it along the edges and blow it out. Once again, you don't want to take it up too high because the brush will get product on it once you like start blending, but you just want to make sure it's all nice and blown out. So once you have that in your crease, you're going to take a darker shade of the same tone. I have this one. This is an old Makeup Forever like Artist 15 palette that they sent me a long time ago. I just dug my finger in like literally all of the eyeshadows. Why are you such a mess, Ashley? Oh my god. So I'm going to go into this one here, which it says is S228, I think. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm gonna try to find the exact shade and link it down below for you guys, but it's basically this one here, and it's kind of that same shade that we just put in the crease, but a little bit darker. So you're just gonna take this on an E25, tap off the excess, and you're gonna put this in your crease to kind of build the depth. Do you see how that got like deeper in the crease? So it's basically all the same tones, but you're just building the depth. So it looks more dimensional and professional, but once you look at it as a whole eye look, it kind of just looks like the same color just blown out into a million different dimensional, beautiful pieces, you know? I love monochromatic eye looks because they're just so, they're like plain but interesting at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So inner to outer corner, you're just gonna like take the belly of the brush and just like do small circular motions. Don't take it up too high. Keep it mostly on like the lid, and then just blend it in to everything else. And then you can take that clean brush again and blend it. A clean brush is going to be crucial for this look because it's so much color that you just want to make sure that all the color's in the place that you want it, because if it goes outside of that range, then we're fucked. Okay, so as you can see here, these two like shimmery teal colors are almost the same color, but the Makeup Forever one, this one right here, is a little bit deeper than this one. So we're gonna utilize both of them. If you don't have both and you maybe just have this one palette, you could do this whole look with just this one, like these two colors, but I'm extra and I want it to be like a little bit more. So I'm using these because I have them on hand, but you don't absolutely need them. But since I have them, let's use them. Okay, so I'm gonna take like a flat shader brush like this one. This is the E57 from Sigma. And I'm gonna go into that shimmery color. And we're just gonna pack this on the lid, all over the lid from the inner corner to the outer corner. And you're gonna pack it to make sure that that shimmer is like really intense to get the most effect out of it. And you want to pat the brush all the way up to the crease so that you get kind of like a haze of shimmer throughout the whole eye look. It gives it like a little bit of like an ethereal touch with like the shimmer kind of like everywhere, but not like crazy everywhere, you know what I mean? Although right now we look insane. It's okay, we'll get there. So now I'm gonna take the one from the Huda Beauty palette just on my finger, and I'm gonna press that right in the center of the lid. I don't know if you can tell, but like this one just pops more because of that little touch in the center. It's all about the little things, just like relationships, you know? Yeah, you go. It's super lit, you know? Okay, that's basically it for like the top eyeshadow. So now we'll jump into the face. It was literally that easy. Like, didn't it seem more intense? I don't know. It looks really intense. It was easy though. Okay, so now you're gonna wanna go ahead and wipe off any fallout. I surprisingly don't have very much, so I'll just, you know, do a little mom special, a little saliva on the fingertip. We're good. Okay, so this is the foundation I'm going to be using today. This is the Isden Sudix Skin Drops in the shade Sand. I talked about this in the video I was wearing this makeup in, actually, and I really like these things. I've never heard of this brand. It looks beautiful on the skin. I feel like it's a great option for summer, and the coverage is like really next level. But also check out my video that I talk more about it. We in the industry like to call a shameless plug, and using my Real Techniques body sponge because it's lit. But this stuff, it's like so thin and lightweight, but do you see that coverage? Ooh, everything. And the shade is like a perfect match for me right now. It's perfect. I look even crazier. We love a crazy sister. I feel like I'm over blending now just because that was so quick that I feel like I need to blend longer. Now for concealer, I've been using this like every day. I can't stop. This is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I ran out of my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I really want to get it to try these together because like I really loved that foundation. That's my story on that. Cool story, tell it again. I haven't been concealing up here because Kylie Jenner told me not to. I think I told you guys that already in another video. Wow, this skin looks gorgeous already. I'm like really loving it. I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in so long and it feels so good. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer and kind of bake a little with the Airspun powder. I have really only been using this because my Maybelline is like almost out and I can hardly get anything out of it. But to be honest, like this is good, but I definitely prefer my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder over this, for sure, for sure. I didn't think I was sensitive to smells, but this shit is gross. Maybe that's not sensitivity, that's just like a preference though. Yeah, that makes me sound less bougie, but do I want to sound more bougie? That's really the question. And then I've also just been taking my sponge with like my loose powder and just setting my whole face with this instead of a separate powder. Okay, best bronzer in the world, also for summer, butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Love. The smell, also kind of sensitive. No, I'm not pregnant. I can already hear. You can hear the rumors starting because you know I'm famous. But no, I'm not pregnant. This just really smells like crazy artificial coconut, and it can be a little much. It can be a little bit much sometimes. Ooh, we love a bronze glow. And you guys know, do a fiber brush for your bronzer, because it does the blending for you and it looks so natural and blown out and gorgina. I feel like people don't listen to me, but this really is my best makeup tip ever created. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in and contour a little bit. This is optional. If you want a bronze glow, go for it. But I want just like a tiny snatch. Not like two snatch, just like a miniature snatch. That's a sufficient snatch. And I use my Fiona Styles contour kit. Well, I'm not like saying anything I'm using. Fiona Styles contour kit with this Zoeva Luxe face paint brush that I got in Germany. Yeah, I'm fancy. I was only in Germany for 6 hours, I think. But I made sure I bought makeup. That's for damn sure. Ooh, we love a snatch schnoz. Can you tell I've been watching too much Shane Dawson? I've also been contouring, or like putting a little bronzer right here, because I feel like when you contour your nose and then your nostrils are like white as hell, it's kind of weird. Just to clean a bitch up, you take your beauty blender and you just go right under your contour with whatever powder is left over. And you see how that just snatched it? It just cleans it up. You can take a little more powder if you want it to be like more snatch, but like I said, we're going for a mini snatch today. Okay, I've been living for Luminoso blush from Milani lately, which is like such a throwback, but we're gonna do it. And with this eyeshadow color, it looks gorgeous. Like, it's just such a perfect match. Match made in makeup heaven. We're coming back to life, ladies. Okay. My favorite part, highlighter. This is the Pixi Gossamer or Glowy Gossamer Duo in Settle Sunrise. This, like, I've only had this for less than a month and there's such a dent in this gold one because it's so amazing. It's probably, I hate to say it, but like one of my favorite highlighters ever because look, you ready? Do you find, oh. Do you see that shit? Like, unheard of, incredible. Everything is everything. Oh my God. A glazed donut was born. No forehead, no chin. Like, we want to keep it center of the face. But I am gonna take it on like a brush, like a flat shader brush kind of thing, and go ahead and highlight my brow bone. Because the eyeshadow is so crazy, I want to keep it kind of neutral to like highlight the eyes. So to do that, we're gonna take the same highlighter that we used on our face and use it to highlight our brow bone, and also use it to highlight the inner corner of our eye. And this is just gonna kind of like tie in the face and the eye so they don't look like out of place. It just kind of ties everything together. So for the lower lash line, what we're gonna do is go into the matte aqua color in the Huda Beauty palette, tap off all the excess on kind of like a like mini shader brush or mini blending brush. And you're just gonna go ahead and smoke this out on the lower lash line. You can take it down as far as you want to. I'm gonna keep it kind of close because I'm literally going to the movies tonight. I don't know where the hell I think I'm going, but I'm just gonna blend it and then make sure it meets up with the blue on the top at the outer corner, just like that. And then with a smaller pencil brush, I'm gonna go into that darker shade from the Makeup Forever, and we're gonna put this right on the outer corner of the lower lash line, just to add that depth. Feel free to take any like clean blending brush and just blend the edges, just so that it's like sufficiently smoked out. Like, you just want to make sure all your edges are nice and blown out. So final step on the eyes before like lashes and stuff, I'm gonna take this Stila Spice Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner, and I'm just gonna go ham in my waterline because this is a very red based like brown eyeliner, and it looks beautiful paired with this blue, especially on brown eyes. Like, you don't even know. So top and bottom, it's gonna thicken up your lash line. Also add like a touch of sultriness. Okay, if you want, you can totally just do like tons of mascara, which I think is a beautiful look, especially like for a hot summer night out that you don't want to like fuss too much. Like, you just want like your bright ass eyeshadow to be the focus. Just keep it here. Don't even do lashes. But I'm gonna use some Ardell Wispies. These are the ones I used last time I wore this look. And I was gonna use another pair, but I really liked the way these Wispies looked. They're just, you know, standard Ardell Wispies. They look good with almost every look, but with this especially, because like, you don't want your lashes to take over and make it more of like a editorial look. You could, I mean, it is pretty editorial, but if you want it to just be like a fun summer pop of color, like more casual, keep it with a wispy. Keep it with something like feathery and light, and it'll look a lot more like, I don't look crazy. This is just, I'm just having a blue moment, you know? I didn't just walk out of a photo shoot. I'm just always this fly, you know? That kind of look. So I'm gonna go ahead, put a coat of mascara and those lashes on, and we'll be back. Okay, lashes are on. I look complete. So now we're gonna move on to the lips, and this is like one of my favorite things to do for my lips in the summer ever. Like, I'm obsessed. So it's not revolutionary, it's just lip liner and gloss, but it's everything. Everything's everything. Sorry about my loud ass neighbors. If you would like to hear more about that situation, I will include my apartment horror story time in this video for you guys to check out. So starting off with Jordana lip liner in Tawny. I usually go for Coco Loco, but I've been noticing that if you overline your lips, I think this is the first time in my life I've ever been mad to hear a Kanye West song. I wonder if you can get copyright for the feeling of bass coming through your ceilings. Okay, I guess I'll just like put some music and speed this up, but I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with Tawny lip liner and try not to go upstairs and beat the shit out of my neighbor. Okay, now I'm just gonna finish it off with this e.l.f. lip lacquer. It's just clear, but you know, because I wear so much lip liner, it's like tinted. But just a clear gloss right over top of this, just to make your lips look juicy AF. The focus of this look is the eyes, so you just wanna make your lips look luscious, but not like steal the show with any color. And then just to finish everything up, I'm gonna take that same Bobbi Brown setting spray and just spritz my whole face. Okay, you guys, that is it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun filming a makeup tutorial. I haven't done one in so long. This is the finished eye look. I think this is such a cool look, like a different take on summer makeup, a way more glam take, but also super easy and simple. This is absolutely a look I will be wearing on vacation, to any parties I get invited to. You can do this with basically any color using these same techniques. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that if you did, you give this video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head on out, because I would love for you to join our little fam. We're almost to 20K, y'all. Let's get there. It's been like pulling teeth, but I also haven't been the greatest YouTuber, so I'm sorry about that, but I promise I will be better. But yeah, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.